You sober, right? 7 more days, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was tempted to do a little drink. I'm like, I ain't got no smoke on me, but I do got some drink on me, and it is Sunday. I'm just like, I'm gonna pray for you, cuz my nigga, my nigga. But all right, so I seen like a clip before about this DoorDash girl who like she was claiming that she got essayed because she delivered some food. Well, she was supposed to drop off some food at the door, but the door was wide open and the nigga was like passed out naked or some shit on the couch. So she said she got essayed because she saw the nigga or whatever. But yeah, we about to get into that shit, bro. I ain't drinking for a little while. Now smoke only. AW smoke, bro. That be smoke. I want to smoke more than I actually do want to drink. Keep it a bean with you. To keep it a big bean with you, my nigga. I definitely want to smack the bomb more than I want to drink. But I just thought about it like, damn, it is Sunday. The fact that I can't get it if I want it, but I got it already, so I don't need it. I'm just like, damn, made me thirsty. All right, but let's get into the DoorDash girl. See what the fuck she got going on.
AKA Doordash girl.
Doordash girl
is a Doordash driver.
For some people, she was the victim of an assault by a customer and was then silenced for speaking out. 2 months ago, Olivia Henderson was just an ordinary woman. Today, she's known around the world as a DoorDash girl.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my assault.
For others, she was trying to ruin an innocent man's life.
This is a man's world! I'm the victim! Remember? I'm the victim!
Day after day, she would post on TikTok about her traumatic experience until she went suspiciously quiet. And after a month of silence, the story took an unbelievable turn. And for her supporters, this new information might be a pill that's too hard to swallow.
Not this idiot again. I would say, yeah, let's go. Let's talk about the incident
of this now deleted video.
So you deliver. A man named Austin orders DoorDash, selects the option to have order left at door, sees his DoorDasher me, has a female name, falls asleep on the couch with his pants, underwear to his ankles, and in front of his door, wide open in 59 degrees weather. So this is what I see when I have to leave the order. Okay. Question. The option says to have order left at door. Okay. That's one part of my question. And then the second part. You said sees DoorDasher. Okay. So how is he going to see the DoorDash? How is he going to see DoorDasher if he's asleep on the couch? How are you going to see something when you sleep, huh? You got third eye vision, my nigga? UTN?
The caption for this video read, "A man named Austin orders..."
I should have just let him read it. I was analyzing it my damn self.
DoorDash, selects the option to have order left at door, sees his DoorDasher me has a female name, quote, falls asleep on the couch with his pants and underwear to his ankles, and his front door wide open in 59 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is what I see when I have to leave the order. And this piece of footage has two very different interpretations. The most innocent one is that he accidentally left the door open and fell asleep in a very compromising position, presumably from being too drunk or under the influence. The more insidious explanation.
Too drunk and under the influence. I mean, essentially, they're the same thing. You mean to say either, all right, you was too drunk or you was just high as fuck?
Was that
I never get high. I ain't gonna lie. I never. This just a weird nigga. I'm about to say I've never got too fucked up where I passed out mid meat beat sesh, bro. Like, nigga, what? Like, especially like, wait, so were you beaten? I mean, I get it. It is kind of a weird thing, but it's like it's your house, my nigga. And how are you assaulted? The nigga dead ass, whatever he was doing, it's probably some freaky ass shit. He's probably just busting a nut on the couch and passed out. And for like, oh fuck, I forgot I ordered some DoorDash, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, it's been some time where I was fucked up and I dead ass. Well, I wasn't beating meat, but like I was like fucked up and I forgot that I ordered DoorDash, and I'm just like, oh shit. I wake up and that shit's like, you know, just sit there cold as shit right on the front porch. Well, not on the front, right on the like the little welcome mat. But like, I mean, these things happen. I mean, not that particularly, but like, it's not assault, my nigga. You were supposed to just leave the bag and bounce. You didn't even have to go even if the door was wide open. Okay. I'm like, hey, DoorDash. No, actually, you want to know something? I've had times where I was cleaning my crib. I was like, I was sweeping because I don't got no carpet, right? I only got carpet in my bedroom. So I was sweeping up and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's back when I had my cat and shit. The nigga would come in and out. So he had a lot of like, you know, dirt and fucking, you know, kitty litter and shit. So I was, you know, giving my shit a deep clean. I was sweeping out everything. And I had to order some food. So while I had the food on the way, I had my door open, you know what I'm saying? Just so I can sweep everything out the door. I'm on the first floor. So I can just, you know what I'm saying? And get fresh air in at the same time. So whenever the DoorDasher pulled up, they knock on the side or they're like, hey, DoorDash. And they'll just drop the shit there or just hand it to me and then bounce. What the fuck? They don't go the extra mile. Even if they didn't see me, they won't go the extra mile to fucking have their phone and like record extra shit. This bitch she just wanted some type of clout. She was like, oh, this is my chance. I can claim SA because this nigga's dick out. Because my dick out don't mean I did anything to you, bitch. My dick is my dick. My body, my dick. My DoorDash. Give me my food and bounce. The fuck?
He had intentionally exposed himself, knowing that a woman named Olivia was calling to his door. And he used the fact that he was, quote, asleep as a form of plausible deniability. Olivia felt violated from this incident and voiced her concern on TikTok, but pay attention to the terms she used to describe what happened.
Here's an update for anybody who's interested. I commented, but my comment's getting buried in my comment section. I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA or...
That's the reason why they probably didn't call your stupid ass back, because you didn't get assaulted. You didn't get SA. Nothing fucking happened to you. You saw a penis. If anything, you can be like, hey man, yeah, I just don't want to, like, can we like flag that guy's account or something, because he was just naked when I dropped off the food and I didn't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happened to you, bitch. You're trying to like make a fucking mountain out of a molehill. Like, where did the assault happen? Where did he touch you? Where did he like say any vulgar things to you? Where did any of that happen? All you saw was a dick. You know what I'm saying? Black ass trail was good. All you saw was a dick. So where did the fucking assault happen? When did it happen? At what point did you become assaulted?
If this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home.
What really infuriated many people was her decision to call this, quote, SA.
Right.
You would mostly associate assault with some form of physical contact.
Exactly.
Maybe even words if you want to stretch it that far.
What did I just say? Maybe even words. I can see if he was sitting on the couch like, hey, baby, all right, I got this Big Mac over here. Like, I can see if he was over there, like, doing some lewd shit. You feel me? The nigga was dead ass, like, probably passed out after a meat beat sesh and couldn't get his fucking Jack in the Box. Like, the nigga didn't say a word to you, didn't even look at you. You know what I'm saying? You looked at his dick and video recorded his dick. Like, he didn't even do nothing. I mean, I'm saying it is still odd because, like, bro, he was like, bro, I know I could probably get one off before the DoorDash gets here. But, like, nigga, oh, yeah, it is weird, but nothing happened to you, bitch. You could have just dropped the food off and left and then, like, called DoorDash and be like, hey, I don't want to, like, dash to this person anymore, or such and such person was naked upon arrival. Boom, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You could have just did that, but like, hey, maybe flag this person's account so he can't, get DoorDash or something. Do something like that. I feel like harassment would have been more ethical than SA, but she should have minded her business. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Because like you could have just like said, yeah, it was some. If anything, you could have been like, yeah, maybe I felt like slightly harassed. You know what I'm saying? Because I just walked up and first thing see is an open door and a dick. So who knows? Maybe he was asleep. Maybe he was just trying to strike a pose, but he didn't say anything. He didn't gesture to me. He didn't touch me. So therefore, you were way blowing this shit out of proportion. Granted, it is weird, but you're blowing it way out of proportion. Oh, she got exposed. She been charged and arrested. I think that's what they was talking about too.
You could argue that it was an assault because you violated the other person's personal freedoms. But soon, she got the police's interpretation of what happened.
But after so many people told me to report it to the police, I did. And I called the non-emergency line, and they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again. And he understood that, the police officer, and then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me, and he told me, like, this is pretty much verbatim. It's not verbatim, but, like, it's the point that he said. He said he's not sure if there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house, and specifically he said it's not like he came up to his door with it out or, like, his window with it out or whatever, but it's like, come on now.
In the eyes of the law,
Even the cop was like, bro, I don't think you have anything here. You just walked up and saw a dick, and he's in his own home. People can be naked in their home. Like, he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't making any gestures or sounds and then try to pull you into the home or touch you. People can be naked in their home, my nigga. Back from ass. Also, then did you get my? Oh, that's what I need to do later. Hell yeah, I do. I got the. Actually, I think. I wonder. Hold on. I wonder if I can. I think I already got that. I think I can just search it up. I don't even think I gotta download that specific one. But I got you.
this could be considered
I might be able to
public
just search that
lewdness,
one
which
up
is a serious offense,
and
but
just clip
not
it.
considered
Trim
assault.
it.
This is usually for intentionally exposing yourself in a public setting,
Public.
but can also include a private place where members of the public can see you. The key word here is intentionally, and Olivia spelt out what she thought proved bad intent.
It's like, come on now. Like, how likely is it that it's cold outside? It's pretty chilly. Your ceiling fan is on. You got all your lights on in your house. You got your front door open, right? You just ordered DoorDash 15 minutes ago. And within 15 minutes of ordering DoorDash and it getting delivered to your front door, you're asleep on the couch with your pants and your underwear to your ankles, your front door wide open, your lights on. It's freezing outside. Like, come on now.
He probably just got finished. He was like, niggas are weird. Nigga, you probably looked at the shit like, all right, I got 15 minutes. Let's see if I can beat my record. Let's see if I can beat one off, get myself together. I'll be already got a nut bust. I'm drunk as shit. I'll have some DoorDash in my belly. Man, what you mean? DoorDash don't arrive in no damn 15 minutes. And that's what I'm saying. Like, bitch, what you talking about, bro? Like, it'd be taking at least 5 minutes for y'all niggas to get the fucking order, like, to actually get a DoorDasher to go to pick up the order. Nigga, it'd take at least 5 minutes to actually get connected to a dasher. Hey, time out. Not let alone them preparing the food, then you going to get the food, and then you bringing the food to me, and then you coming towards me, you finding the apartment, and then handing it to 15 minutes. That nigga had all the time in the world, probably sitting there like, man, fuck. Fuck it, I'm gonna bust one off real quick. This bitch taking too long with my goddamn Jack in the Box.
That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism.
No, it's not. You're wrong on both of those.
That was something against my own will that I was.
That was an unfortunate circumstance. That's all it was. That was a horny drunk nigga, waiting for his food, and that was an invasion of privacy, is what it actually was. Like, you should have just dropped that fucking order off and just left, and then filed a complaint with DoorDash. Like, hey, I don't want to just flag this person's account because his dick was out. That's about it. That's about as far as it could and possibly would go.
Fulfilling for that man. Oh, and I forgot to say the police officer said he was going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family. Anybody could walk out. See, listen, if I wasn't the target...
Actually, no, bitch. No, if that was a family, like I said, how I'll be having my door open sometimes when I do like my cleaning and sweeping. If there's a family, you know what a family does? A family just fucking walks by. A family just minds their business, nigga. They don't sit there intentionally looking and then like fucking look. They don't look in the crib for something. If you looking in my crib for something, then obviously I'm going to think you're scoping the scene out to possibly rob me or wait till I leave for something. If you go around looking, tilting your head, moving your neck around the corner to get a better view, yeah, bitch, you're the one that's fucking nosy as hell. Just because I have a front door doesn't mean I have to close it. Just because I have windows doesn't mean I have to have blinds. Those are just for my privacy and the protection of me, so I don't have to, I'm saying, have people see what I'm doing. I don't have to use those things. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my own dwelling. What is you talking about? Dude charged her for busting in his door, closing the door, and busting back into record. He also said he wanted the food to be delivered to his door. She broke. And it was, bro, that's what I'm saying. It was stated right there. It was stated right there in the instructions. Drop my shit off at the door and fucking be out. I don't want no extra shit. You're at my door. Bounce. Fuck is you doing? Like, that ass, like, I'm thinking like, bro, I would do that experiment right now. I would order some DoorDash with my dick out and have my door open, and I'll just be sitting there playing the game. And they're going to just drop that food right there and just bounce. That's literally what normal people fucking do. They don't go the extra mile and be like, hey, DoorDash? Oh, hey. Oh, dick. Your dick's out. Don't drop that bitch off and be out. What the fuck is you talking about?
Whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances, with your door
nosy ass,
because
failed to follow simple instructions. Yes, not even like
you're doing on your couch.
Not even hard, bro. Just simple.
Anybody could come up on your porch and see that. Anybody walking by on the sidewalk and accidentally getting a glance would be a victim.
But why would anybody be up on my porch? And how could anybody see my dick from the sidewalk when I have a whole porch? You sound fucking stupid. So when you're gonna try this theory, I'd like to be. I don't even have no DoorDash money, and I'm doing no. When you go, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, I wouldn't just like DoorDash with my dick out. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just do that on GP. But if it just so happened, I guarantee you nothing bad would happen. I wouldn't fucking. They would just drop the shit off. I wouldn't even see the person. Dead ass. They'll just like drop the food off, probably take a picture of the food and bounce. They won't even. I won't even probably actually have any contact. I'll probably hear them, if anything. I'll dead ass hear them, and I'm like, all right, bet, just drop it off, and then that's it. Walking the door full gummy. You're like, I do it, bro. Fuck you mean, bro? Shit, nigga. I'm in my own dwelling, grabbing my. No, actually, you want to know something? I just thought about something on some dead real shit. All right, so there has been a time where I was getting some cheeks. I was cracking some cheeks. And, shit, you know how it is sometimes. Like, before getting cheeks, I'm not really hungry. But afterwards, nigga, I would be, like, starving. So I was like, damn, bro, I'm hungry as fuck. And then we did order. I forgot what the fuck we ordered, bro. I don't know. I forgot. That doesn't matter. But I did order. But like, you know how, we order some food, you still, laying in bed, chilling, you know what I'm saying? Hiding the hot dog. So we still laying down, in bed and shit. So I heard the knock at the door. I'm like, oh, damn, they here fast. So I was like, all right, just threw on the robe real quick. Just threw on the robe and just grab the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I was like, all right, bet. It was like kind of cold. Threw on the robe, grab the shit. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? Shit. If you were to glance in all that shit, you would probably see some shit. But motherfuckers is normal people that are out door dashing. It's a job. They're not there to just be fucking weird and just. Well, some people are, but like, yo, yeah, they're just like, all right, here's your food. Enjoy your food. Have a great night. And my stupid ass normally say, all right, you too, even though they're not enjoying food. But I don't know why I do that sometimes. They're like, hey, enjoy your food. I always say, yeah, you too. I don't know why. I need to stop doing that shit. It's like a force of habit. But no one sits there and scans up and down and goes out the way. But I've dead asses answered the door with meat out, dick out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a robe type shit. I've definitely done that shit, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. Laugh my ass off. You bold. My boxes are going on. My boxes going on right after. Man, I'll be comfy, cuz.
In either
I'll
scenario,
be comfy
Austin was in the wrong.
Sometimes
But
I can't.
Olivia
I don't
is
have
not
time
really
to grab the
reflecting
drawers.
that she could be wrong
Nigga
too.
threw on the Hugh
In this
Hefner
post, she
ankle.
admitted
You know what I'm
that there
saying?
could
This shit
just be a
tough,
different
nigga.
angle to the story,
I'm
but
like,
doesn't have the self-awareness to realize.
Then I be like, damn, if I throw on some boxers, I'm gonna end up taking that bitch right back off because I'm not done. I'm just taking an eat break. I'm taking an eat break so I can go back and, you know what I'm saying, destroy.
She just assumed the worst of this man and blasted it all over social media. And once again, we come
Which is
back to
fucking
the
nuts.
fact that we still don't actually know what Austin's true intentions were. The strangest thing was that there had been no response from DoorDash as of yet, especially as this story highlighted the safety concerns facing many of its workers and customers. DoorDash eventually responded to Olivia, but not in the way that she would have hoped.
Deactivated her dumb ass. Get her out of here,
Guys,
coach.
So DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after.
Get her
I
out of here,
reported my
coach.
assault. Hey guys, I just lost my
Deactivator's
job.
stupid.
And they
Good.
won't tell me why.
Oh yeah, you totally did. And I think you know why. Just take a guess. I guess I bet you can figure it out.
They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation, providing you the reason why and a
Yeah.
link to appeal.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Oh.
So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes.
Yeah.
To tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just
Oh.
go ahead and appeal without knowing why.
Dang.
So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account.
Dang. How much bread? How much DoorDash credit did you accumulate? Did you get about $40? Did you get about like 40? Nah. How many niggas did you DoorDash that night? How much bread did you lose out on, cuz? Because you lost a lot of DoorDash credits. I'm pretty sure. That's tough.
I was working.
Yeah.
I was literally working.
Yeah.
They deactivated me.
Why?
This is related.
It's not what? What's this? You about to do a curse? She about to do one of them JJK moves.
They just punished me for posting about my assault. Wow.
Oh, wow. They punished you for posting about your essay. Now, remember that question you asked? You said, you said that statement. You was like, they deactivated you without sending you anything. Maybe you just answered your own question on why they didn't send you an email or something. If she was working, she would have kept it. Come the fuck on, yo.
Outdoor dashing.
Not gonna lie, I would have peeked in shit, but I'd have keep it pushing. That's what I'm saying. Now it's one thing, like, especially even if you do peek in, but you see the difference between you and like this bitch. Even if you like, hey, even if I'm gonna be a little nosy, I know I'm being a little nosy. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna peek in just to see a little something. Even if you're not hoping to see dick, you just mean like, hey, DoorDash, door open, hello. You know what I'm saying? Even if you hit like a little one of those real quick and then just drop it off. Like you said, I'ma keep it pushing. You're not gonna be like, oh shit. If you poke your head in, like you can see anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're gonna see. You can see dick. You can see a nigga getting strangled. You can see niggas doing lines of coke in GTA. You can see a nigga getting bodied. You don't know what you about to peek your head in, but at the end of the day, you already know. You took that choice to like, all right, bet. Well, that nigga's wild. On to the next one. I gotta go make this dash money. Fuck you talking about? I'm not gonna sit here and like, oh, let me go stop everything and let me go ahead and try to stop everything so I can get this story out and see if I can just blow up and spin this narrative so I can. Yeah, what was the end result? What did you expect to get from this? Like, did you expect to like get famous, or did you just want him to be in jail, or like, did you think you was gonna get a promotion? Like, what was the end goal? If you was really just working hard, just trying to make some money to make ends meet, what did you really? What was the end goal of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you expect? You know what I'm talking about? Because if you're working, right? Like a nigga like me, if I'm working and I see some shit that might be detrimental to my job or my health, yeah, I might speak up. But if I just see some random shit at work, you see random shit every day. I see crackheads fucking outside of our dumpsters, taking shits outside of our dumpsters. I see a lot of wild shit. I even see some of the people I work with interacting with these crackheads. What the fuck is that going to do for me? Ooh, I'm going to like do a fucking civil suit against the whole company because we allow crackheads at our dumpsters and to interact with the people. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. That don't got nothing to do with me. Just because I see it don't mean I got to speak on it. And that's one of the things this bitch got to realize, because she thought that, oh, just because I saw a dick, I'm assaulted. No, bitch, you were offended. That's it. You were offended. And just because you're offended doesn't mean you can, oh, I can just run with this and I can make it anything I say, because I'm hurt right now. I'm offended. I saw a penis. So now I want him done. I want him over with. Fuck out of here, bro. Imagine falling asleep drunk, wake up and you meet all over social media, shaking my head. That nigga probably going through it right now because he probably woke up like, yeah, this nigga, like, imagine waking up off the 99s. It's like, oh shit, bro, what did I do last night? You scroll, you're like, hold on, that's my house. Hold on, that's my dick. What the fuck? You just start scrolling and you see yourself laying down on the couch with your meat all out and everybody, you know what I'm saying? You'd be confused as shit, bro. On God. Clicks, views, and to ruin old boy's life. Dead ass. Would have got back in the car like, nigga, door wide open and it's cold weather. Yo, tweaking. Nigga, food probably gonna get stolen, but shit, I did my part. That's what I'm saying. As long, see, and that's the majority of motherfuckers that be doing DoorDash. Like, all right, fuck it. This nigga door wide open. Hey, I did my part. I dropped the food off, got the picture, verification, bounce. It is what it is.
He just fired me.
Yeah.
And the police are doing nothing.
Oh, wow.
I lost my job. And
Damn.
That was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
That sucks.
So, yep, I really lost my job. Within less than 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. And
well, how about you submit an application to another job? How about you there's a lot of options you could do, you know what I'm saying? She crashing out like it ain't I was just about to say, bitch, thank you. You was dead. You took the words of my like, all right, you're crashing out over this one. And how about you submit an application to DoorDash? I mean, not DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, fucking Postmates, fucking a regular fucking job in anywhere. Or how about you file for unemployment? How about that? I'm about to say the unemployment people, I'm pretty sure they'll, if you was making a lot of significant DoorDash credits, you might be eligible for something.
the email, they said you can respond to the previous email that you received.
But yet you wanted to keep running with this. You wanted to keep running to the internet, running to TikTok, and keep making videos versus doing what adults do, like taking care of your ass on the back end, like making sure you still have some type of money coming in on the back end. Yet you want to lay up in fucking bed and make TikToks. That's why your ass is in the situation you are now. You're fucking stupid.
Deactivated. I never got the email. So last night, I contacted one support agent. We sat on the phone for 25 minutes, and then she transferred me to the community response team. The person on the community response team told me that was the highest team I could get to. There's literally nobody else she could transfer me to. I could hang up the phone and call back and then get transferred to the community response team again. So I sat on the phone with her for another 25, 30 minutes.
Okay.
And she told me that she couldn't tell me. There's no way that they could tell me what the reason why I just lost my job.
To make matters worse,
something wrong with
she
this
now
bitch
risks
too.
being banned from TikTok.
You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned.
And now look at this, bitch. This is all you like. This is what you do. This is your response to everything. So you keep talking shit on DoorDash. You're banned on DoorDash. You keep making TikToks about being banned on DoorDash. Your TikTok's about to be banned. So now what? After you get banned from all social media, when do you become an adult? When do you become an adult and be like, you know what? Fuck this dumbass little story that I'm trying my damnness to push. When do you be an adult and just be like, fuck it. Let's just go find another job. Let's just go work at fucking Starbucks. Let's just go do something that normal motherfuckers do. Let's just go be an adult. Let's just put my fucking phone down and stop staring at my screen and recording something for niggas in their 15s and early 19s and 20s are not. They're the only ones that's listening to it, but just to listen to it. Probably make a reaction off of it, probably to make fun of it. But are these motherfuckers giving you any type of support, any type of help, any type of guidance on what to do? No. They're just listening and commenting. How is that helping your situation? How is you telling this story helping you in any way, shape, or form? Besides making you look fucking stupid.
Because I had to explain my story one time, right?
No, you didn't have to do that. You're just stupid.
They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and
get another one.
The video that I have
and get another one.
Take it down
and get another one.
They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike.
Good job. Good job, TikTok. See, I don't even fuck with TikTok. I don't even got that bitch installed on my phone, but good job, TikTok. Good job. Like, all right, bitch, that's strike one. All right, you tried it again. That's strike two. Get this bitch out of here. Good job, TikTok.
If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok.
Good.
Not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday,
oh,
I then
brother.
lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember? I'm the victim.
For what? Victim of what? Of what? From what? How'd you get victimized? Who victimized you? What it smell like?
They took down my video. They were gonna have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were gonna have to pay me for all those views I got.
Not necessarily, bitch. If you weren't making money prior, just because one story that you hit, like if you weren't already in some type of like partner program where you was already generating some type of bread from that shit, just because your video hits a few mil doesn't mean, oh, you're gonna automatic, here's a check. Especially when that video is shrouded with controversy. Not even controversy. You basically lying. You think niggas are gonna give you a payout because you got 9 point whatever mil, 11 point whatever mil on the story of you talking about you got an SA when all you did was look at a dick that you didn't have to look at? Why would anybody pay you out? Here's the motive. Exactly. Here's the motive. I was supposed to get my payout. You guys were supposed to pay me out. When have you ever been paid from doing shit like this on TikTok? Have you been making move? I don't think. No. Actually, I do know the answer because she said DoorDashing was the only way that she makes money. She said that's the only way she's been generating money. Remember her saying that. So, what makes you think you're going to get an immediate payout just because you hit a few mil on a video? I'm supposed to be paid. I'm supposed to be a paid victim, but they're holding me accountable. I'm the victim. I've been there, bro. That's literally this whole video in a nutshell. Like, in a whole nutshell. That could just, like, we're done now, basically, bro. You just summed it all up. We're done. We don't even need to watch the rest of it.
So, no, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that. Nope.
Good.
So she painted herself as a woman living in a man's world, and DoorDash, TikTok, and the police were all taking Austin's side, the big bad people. The problem with this narrative is that TikTok and DoorDash can't just have their users violating someone else's privacy. And remember, we still don't know what this man's intentions were. Ultimately, the case became something which depended on your own worldview. Just like Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
And then the thing is, too, is like, whole time, this nigga probably still recovering from being fucked up and shit. He's just like, oh, shit. All right. What if that nigga wasn't even like on social media for like a few days or whatever? So he don't even know what the fuck is going on. He just probably woke up, went to work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or just like, damn, I had a crazy ass night off the 99s, bro. I gotta take it easy. What if this nigga was dead ass just taking it easy, living like a regular person, don't know what the fuck is going on? And then when he has some downtime, finally goes on social media and sees what the fuck is going on. This nigga was probably none the wiser, super oblivious to all this shit transpiring in TikTok and fucking social media realm. I woke up hungover like a motherfucker. No, woke up like, who the fuck this dumb ass naked viral on TikTok? Oh shit. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that shit though, bro. I can dead ass, well, I can't imagine myself being in that scenario. But that ass just waking up, and cause sometimes I won't even be paying attention to some shit and just seeing myself on like a post or some shit, or being memed, or being painted as a creep or some shit because I'm in my own crib passed out. That's nuts, bro. That's nuts, bro. Like, how do people think like that, my nigga? Like, what the fuck? Like, how's your brain wired, bro? Be like, damn, that house look familiar. Damn, why that nigga got all that green in there? Oh shit. I got that same punching bag. Oh damn. Nigga, is that me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, it would take me a little minute because I would start looking at shit. But hold on. I got that punching bag. That nigga got green. I think if I saw like a 55% green house, like green interior, I'm automatically gonna know it's me. And I'm like, yeah, somebody got me. My dick was out, huh? Yep, they got me.
For Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, people picked a side and viewed everything in black and white terms without even waiting for the evidence. But what swayed a lot of people towards Austin's side was the very last line of the clip I just showed you.
They were gonna have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were gonna have to pay me for all those views I got. So nope, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that. Nope.
Olivia was trying to monetize her newfound social media fame. She was posting every day and definitely making the most of the attention that this case would bring. For many people, there was definitely more to it than Olivia's side of the story, and Doordash soon released a very carefully written public response.
Doordash doubles down
We've
on
seen
this
some
bitch's
tough and
band.
sensitive posts over the past few days, and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have to experience SA, harassment, or abuse, and Doordash never deactivates someone for reporting it. Full stop.
Facts.
We take these reports incredibly
Keep
serious
going.
and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those
That same
affected.
couch.
In this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe, and that's exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies.
Thank
that is the sole
you.
reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated.
Thank
Along with
you.
the while we investigated, we've also ensured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings. We know these are sensitive situations, and we want every Dasher to know if you ever feel unsafe or experience something.
So the bitch lied. She said she wasn't even gonna get paid for DoorDash. She said she still had some Dash credits. That's at first, that's what it seemed like she was cooping and hollering and crying about. She didn't have access to her Dash credits that she had earned from, dashing since, she'd been deactivated. Okay. Now that's understandable. Like, all right, say if I worked for a company and the company go bankrupt, I still need my fucking bread from the time that I was working there to the time I left, my nigga. I still need all my ducats. Understandably so. But that wasn't what you were crying about. You were crying about all the fucking views and probably being instantly monetized had this not been a fucked up situation that you tried to exploit. You thought you was about to make a bag. You thought you was about to go from $400 to $4K or $40K. You thought you was about to run and eat off the story.
Concerning, come to us. We're here to
Back
listen.
to the $40 you go.
Like clockwork,
I mean,
Olivia
400.
posted on TikTok once again. But for the first time, someone else involved had given a different perspective on the story. So you would expect her to engage with the points made in the statement. Instead, we witnessed a masterclass in deflection.
Hey guys, it's been a minute. A whole 24 hours, I know.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna be like, hell yeah, I got this nigga now. I'm eating it. Yeah, fuck you, DoorDash. Nigga, I'm eating now. She thought she was about to be set for life. She thought she was gonna ball out. She thought she was gonna go into 2026 fucking sitting on ducats, my nigga. He said, nah, back to the 4 for 4. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you tried it, bitch. You thought you was gonna ride into 2026 sitting pretty, getting everything and everything you any and everything you could ever want. Damn. That's a mean ass 360, ain't it? That's a mean ass that's a mean ass 180. That shit went whoop. Mm-mm. That's that. You thought you wanted it to go 360. Damn, that bitch stopped right. Yep, now you're back. Yeah, actually, no, you're lower. You're actually lower than when you started at.
But I have an update as of October 16th, 2025.
Speaking of all this
First and
DoorDash, it's kind of making me hungry. I gotta get some food.
foremost, I just want to thank
I didn't eat yet.
everybody for the overwhelming support and allyship that you've shown me. It's really making me feel so validated.
The what ship?
And allyship that you've shown me. It's really making me feel so validated. And
The what?
And allyship that you've shown me. It's
Allyship?
really making me
What the
feel
fuck is
so
that?
validated and seen and heard. And that's really helping me through this tough time.
Hell is
So I
that?
just want to let you guys know I really appreciate the outpouring of support. So the update is, last night I was made aware, a bunch of people started commenting on my pages that DoorDash made a public statement about me on their TikTok story and on their most recent Instagram post in the comment section.
I didn't even know
I'm not
TikTok
going
had
to
a
speak
Instagram.
too much further.
I mean, I didn't know
on
DoorDash had an
details, but what I am going to say is I and the entire rest of the world found out why I lost my job at the exact same time. I didn't.
No, bitch. We all knew why you lost your job. You just found out why you lost your job because you didn't want to come to the fucking realization. You were still at a shock and awe because you thought you was going to be sitting on bands from your TikTok videos going like viral and hitting millions, just to find out you're going to have to go back to working a 9 to 5, probably for the rest of your life after you get out of jail. And you probably be unhireable on all of these type of apps now.
Find out before you guys. I'm just letting you know this right now. The people that saw their public statements and made me aware that they made those public statements knew why I lost my job before I did. Because I went and I checked my email once I was made aware that they made those public statements, and they sent me the deactivation email around the same time they released the public statements, like literally within the same hour. So they sent me my deactivation email explaining my reason for being deactivated a whole 24 hours after they deactivated me, and a whole 24 hours after I already submitted my appeal, and about 12 hours after they had already denied my appeal. They finally sent me the email explaining why they fired me. So I and the rest of the world, we all found out why I lost my job.
No, we already knew. Don't include us with that shit.
That's the update.
It's important to note that she's not
We
an
already knew.
employee of DoorDash, but a contractor. So she has very little legal rights to fight back on this. And eventually, the internet was provided with an explosive piece of new information.
Oh, I just realized that. So, niggas that DoorDash. Hold on, real quick. That was my Dukes. I'm about to say, I don't get off the phone. I don't get off the phone that fast. Where? Yeah, I don't get off the phone that fast with my Dukes.
The door wasn't wide open, as Olivia claimed, but there was only a small, tiny crack. And the shocking revelation was that Olivia had pushed the door open and walked inside.
Oh, wait a minute. Now I didn't even know that part, because I thought it would be kind of weird for someone like who's like during meat beat sesh to have it wide the fuck open. Like a crack is still kind of crazy, but maybe he tried to slam the door. He was drunk, and I'm not gonna hold you because the way my shit is set up, if I have like, and I've done this sometimes, if I slam my door, it will close. But like sometimes if I have my keychain or like one of my key fobs, they'll be hanging from the doorknob. So sometimes if like a little bit of a key or a little bit of the fabric clips it, it won't close all the way. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be slightly cracked or slightly ajar, as the whites say. You know what I'm saying? But now it makes more fucking sense. Because I'm about to say, if this shit was cracked, there is no way you would have seen anything. You're supposed to not even. Why'd you even push the door in the first place? You should have only just maybe knocked on that jaw. But like, even if you knock on a door, if it's cracked, it's not going to fucking push it all the way open, like wide the fuck open to the point you see everything. Yeah, okay, now we getting into some shit. Hold on, cuz. Now we getting into some shit. Our front door don't be shut all the way unless you dead bolted. That's kind of how my shit is too. But like sometimes like the bolt, I'll have to like push it because I gotta push it to. My door was. This isn't the original door. The original door was broken. And they just had to give me a replacer door, so I gotta like push that bitch to get the deadbolt in because it's not flush with the actual lock and shit. He said, niggas said, don't push my shit. Yeah, bitch, don't push my shit over. What the fuck is wrong with you?
A screenshot from a video can be
Pause.
seen here, which shows that the door was only slightly open when Olivia arrived.
Wow.
For some people, this confirmed who the victim was all along.
Exactly.
Olivia should have left the delivery by the door as requested.
As
and
requested.
This video proved that she had been dishonest this whole time. Naturally, people were furious.
Getting told to leave food at somebody's door, then seeing their door cracked open, pushing it open, and then seeing them laying on the couch doing shit in the privacy of their own home does not make you a victim of SA. Stop milking such a horrible, heinous thing for views.
Talk to him, white man. Well, boy. Except the nose piercing nigga.
It's very obvious what you're doing. And
yep.
It's sickening. It really is sickening to
talk to him, Cody.
The problem with this
talk to him, Cody.
There was no video. Or at the very least, all of
she said, opened the door
and
said she was assaulted. That's what I'm saying. This is fucking bananas.
Couldn't find the video anywhere.
How does that even make sense?
Comments jump on her.
See,
saying,
she opened it first, then closed it, and opened it again to record.
Everybody is scouring the internet for any sort of shred of proof that she said that she pushed the door open.
Yeah, who's Snowflake?
Nobody can find it. There is no proof that she said that she ever pushed the door open. And genuinely, I think that if she did say
kind of pretty though,
there would be at least one person who would have that video because millions of people saw it. I don't think it exists myself. I don't think it does.
The YouTuber and TikToker Ryan Beard couldn't find the video either.
I tried to search for this deleted video for a couple of hours and it just does not exist.
And another YouTuber, August the Duck, looked even closer at the screenshot and found out what it was.
If you've been following this
of hours and it
nigga said Jesus, his life was rough. Nigga look 45. I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga dead ass look like he definitely yeah, he on one of them lists, bro. He definitely on one of them lists. And he might get a check every month. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. It's not Snowflake. That's crack. Fentanyl even.
Just does not exist.
And another YouTuber, August the Duck, looked even closer at the screenshot and found out what it was.
If you've been following this or looking into this, you've probably seen a screenshot that looks like this, which a lot of people are using as, quote, evidence to show, look, the door was just cracked, she had to have pushed it open. If you look at this screenshot and that is the conclusion you come to, I'm sorry to tell you this, I don't like using this word, but you're stupid. You're a dumb. You can literally see on the left the clean line that cuts this caption off because this is just a cropped picture. A cropped picture made to look like the door was cracked when it wasn't.
Olivia, for what it's worth, has also denied this too.
There have been a lot of people saying things like I entered the customer's home or I opened the customer's door, but I can assure you that I did not do either of those things, and I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open.
How do you obtain irrefutable proof? You shouldn't have to obtain it if you didn't do it. What the fuck is you talking about? You should just have the original video of you walking up to the said house wide the fuck open with you being able to see his dick from the porch, like you said, or even from the sidewalk, like a passing family, like you said. You should have that. You shouldn't have to obtain anything. That shit should be, I should be like, all right, Brett, you want to see something? Bet. I'll show you right now. Boom. I should be able to show you some shit that fast. Like, what do you mean I've just obtained? Nigga, what are you talking about? You sound like you're lying. You look like a liar. Not even gonna hold you. But like, what are we even talking about? Why are we still entertaining this bitch? Slap the cuffs on this bitch for trying to like ruin a nigga life.
When I arrived to the customer's house.
Put that bitch in the big girl jail.
Importance, I cannot.
They're gonna tear your ass up too.
That proof at this time.
If anything, all of this false information played right into Olivia's
Just go ahead and put her ass in the big girl
jail. Now also
man.
the victim of a vicious smear campaign coordinated by random people on the internet. You would expect that this would have only given her more momentum and even more TikToks would follow. Instead, she was surprisingly absent from social media. Weeks and weeks passed by, but there was nothing but radio silence.
I think her eyes
her biggest complaint was that the police had done nothing. But in reality, the police had been incredibly busy. And in a strange twist of fate,
she's not bad.
There was an arrest made by the police.
He's a little retarded. You look a little retarded.
DoorDash girl has been arrested. Yep, Olivia Henderson, the woman who came onto TikTok shouting to anyone that would listen that she had been sexually assaulted by a customer, has been arrested on 2 felony charges. And listen to the felonies: unlawful surveillance for amusement or profit, and dissemination of surveillance images for sale or publishing. The arrest record from Oswego County, New York says Olivia was arrested on November 10th at 9:46 p.m., was later released and is due back in court on December 4th. I absolutely believe she thought she was going to sue DoorDash when they fired her. Come to find out, being fired from DoorDash was the least of her worries.
For people who took Austin's side, this was the gotcha moment, which proved that she was a liar all along. For Olivia's supporters, you could still argue that she was still a victim, but just responded in a completely careless fashion by posting it on social media. But here's perhaps the nail in the coffin for anyone still taking Olivia's side. All of this time, Olivia repeatedly told her fans that the door was wide open. According to the police report, who have access to ring footage of the incident, Olivia proceeded to open the closed entrance door and went inside.
So what are we really fucking talking about? Damn. So what are we actually talking about then? How are you actually a victim? How are you actually SA'd? You opened the closed entrance door and went inside, saw what you saw, backed off, closed it, got your phone, pressed record, opened it again, and was like, oh God, penis, I'm assaulted. Wow. What a twist.
This is despite the fact that Olivia was instructed to leave the order at the door. So let's now walk back to what she said earlier.
There have been a lot of people saying things like I entered the customer's home or I opened the customer's door, but I can assure you that I did not do either of those things, and I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof.
Oh, shocker. Okay. This is always something. I was waiting for it. I'm like, hold on. Let's hear it. But due to what? Of course, there's always some type of stipulation. Of fucking course.
This time.
And of course, the missing video may have just genuinely disappeared from the internet, but the police report contained yet another bombshell. And at long last, we found out Austin's intentions.
An investigation was initiated by the Oswego Police Department, during which it was discovered that the delivery driver had taken a video of the nude male. The video, along with the subsequent investigation, indicates that the male was incapacitated and unconscious on the couch due to alcohol consumption. The video was taken from the exterior of the male's residence. The DoorDash driver
was drunk off the 99.
posted the video to social media, where it drew significant attention. It was further discovered that the DoorDash driver had made claims of being assaulted during this incident. The investigation by the Oswego Police Department determined that no assault occurred. Like we all said, no assault had occurred. The male depicted in the video cooperated with police and he provided a statement. So now we know that he did also provide a statement, which was a question that you guys were asking. And I had said that he had to have given a statement in order for these charges to be lobbied.
The problem for Olivia's supporters is that you can't prove that Austin had bad intentions. You can only speculate. If he had done this to a bunch of other women, there would be some sort of substance to this claim, but his record was completely clean. With Olivia, there's indisputable evidence of her breaking the law. She's accused of publishing surveillance images, aka the first video you saw of her outside his home, and for using this footage for profit, which refers to her attempts to monetize the incident.
Exactly. That's the real meat and potatoes and why she was up in a fucking tissy and making all of the videos when they was already, bitch, you're already not supposed to be doing that. You're trying to monetize a serious situation that could lead niggas in jail. You know what I'm saying? That will fuck somebody over for life. And you're trying to monetize it. And now you're mad because, oh, I didn't get my money. I got millions of views, millions upon millions. I'm supposed to make some money. Where's my money? But you're going to be lucky to get 2 pairs of white clean socks, a honey bun, and a cup of noodles. That's going to be your currency for a while.
And from these TikToks, you can actually see some bad intentions of her own. Her first mistake was to frame her attack as an essay, when at worst, it was harassment.
Breezy even said that. At worst, it was harassment.
Women who took offense to this choice of words.
I disagree that she should be coming on here saying that she was really assaulted. And I feel like that is such a deep insult to people who have actually been really assaulted. And I'm only mentioning that because I have not really
But then you stuck your tongue in my coos and fucked me so hard, I figured you changed your mind.
Keep your voice down now.
Wow. Crazy. That's actually very diabolical timing. Talking about essay and crazy timing. But welcome back, Tori.
It's so insane to me. She may feel violated. She may feel wronged, but
you were never assaulted.
Assault is
all you
just
did
so
was look.
to me.
Yeah.
If you look back at the TikTok
made
videos,
no fucking sense.
They look less like someone reporting a crime and more like someone performing for social media.
To me, the panning down from the food up to the man, zooming in on the man, turning it to herself, doing the walk away with the finger on the mouth, going, that's effed up. That to me is very dramatized, as if it was.
Yeah, that's like, it's actually a slap in the face to motherfuckers who actually were victimized or victims of that shit, dog. Like, it really is. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it, because it's like, are you just going around, you just saying you just took a picture or recorded somebody in their own dwelling, passed out with their dick in their hand, and you're going to call it SA when you're the one who actually opened the door to see everything that you saw, bitch. Yeah, that's actually a slap in the face to motherfuckers that actually did get assaulted. Real shit.
For a TikTok video to perform well, to get views. That to me is not documenting an incident. The way that video was filmed, it was
trying to
filmed
exploit.
to be posted on TikTok. It was
trying to
not
exploit
filmed for the police.
their
And
face,
if you go and look
or
at the
defame
previous
somebody.
TikToks, you can see very clearly that she is posting to get views. The topics that she is posting about, the way that she is posting, she has been posting for quite a long time. She has so many videos. This is something that she wants to do as a career, is to post on TikTok. And you can see that. You'll also notice that she does jump from job to job. With that being said, I can't accuse her of
I didn't even know all of that.
Solely for views. I'm sure that she did feel I mean, like, if you are
all right, no, bitch. She didn't. You're just being a girl right now. Like, I'm pretty sure she did feel some type of no. She's seen an opportunity. She's on TikTok, but she's not a TikToker. Like I said, even prior, she has, like this bitch said, she has plenty of videos. She's been doing TikTok for like 5 years, and has she not made any money from TikTok yet? No. So she thought this was her big break. That's what it was, bro. This bitch didn't feel like nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to let you sit there and be like, well, maybe she did feel like that. Maybe nah. This bitch thought it was a big break. You know what I'm saying? She's been on TikTok. Like you said, she jumps from job to job. She was like, all right, I really want this to be my main career. She thought, okay, damn, I see a naked nigga while I'm door dashing. let's spin a narrative of SA. I know everyone's gonna like watch this. This is gonna go crazy on TikTok. This is gonna go crazy, crazy viral. I can see the thought process. I can see it. I can see it. Every damn lie is. I thought that was very stupid of her when she did this. I knew then, but it's for CLOUT. She knew Buddy was not informed at all, nigga. And then it's crazy that you still didn't follow the simplest of instructions, which is to leave the food at the door. You know what I'm saying? If you literally just left it at the door, and you wouldn't have had anything to post about. You would have had nothing to post about. You would have went back to posting regular fucking whatever the fuck you post. You know what I'm saying? Like dances and trending shit, I guess. Like I said, he never touched her. How is this assault? It's not. She ain't the first and ain't gonna be the last. They love making shit up. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't got a story, they'll make one.
Seeing somebody's naked body that you were
Instead of just going out and getting a fucking job or having fucking talent or just trying to develop a fucking skill and get notoriety off that. They want to just make up a story versus trying to be something or trying to do something.
not expecting or not wanting to see. Obviously, you're going to be bothered by that. But legally speaking, that is not sexual assault.
While online sleuths have been
Fuck no, it's
divided,
not.
the real life sleuths, aka the police investigating the situation faster than they investigated the David situation, but these are completely different parts of the country, have firmly sided with Austin. She posted a naked photo of him online, shared his address, and accused him of being some form of deviant to
Shared his address is
millions
nuts.
of people.
Shared his address is fucking nuts, bro. Because think about that shit. You dead ass kind of doxed this nigga. Sharing his address, that's actually crazy.
His life, as a result, may have been ruined. But Olivia's could now be worse. She's facing 2 felony charges which could follow her for the rest of her life. Felonies usually imply a significant amount of prison time, and it was initially speculated that she could face 8 years in prison. However, there are lawyers that have argued that this fate could be avoided.
They did give her 2 felony charges, 2 e-felony charges, both of which carry a prison sentence if she goes to trial and loses. She could get probation on those.
This is a non-violent first-time offender.
Ew, nigga, you look stanky as shit. Ugh. You dirty motherfucker. Yo, you got lice flakes around your neck collar. Ugh, your face look dry. Ugh, he look like a Discord mod. This nigga look like a human, like a bug. This nigga look like a big ass. You ever seen those, you ever seen a bed bug? This nigga look like a bed bug, bruh. Ugh. Why are you even talking about this, nigga? Go wash up, you dirty dry face. This nigga look like a termite, bro. Ugh. This man in a chicken suit from Toy Story. No bullshit. This nigga look gross.
And we are looking anywhere from realistically
He
no
definitely a
incarceration,
Discord
straight
mod.
probation to some sort of minimal sentence.
He definitely got Roblox installed on his computer too. Probably play a hell of Roblox with fucking. I ain't gonna put that on you, bro. But you dead ass look like one of them, bro. Go. Hey, he's more successful than me. He got that YouTube plaque. He got that. You know what I'm saying? He doing something.
Although in this situation, probably a couple months maybe is a realistic thing. So yes, theoretically, you could have 8 years, although not really, because although they are distinct offenses.
She's not probably gonna do no fucking jail time. She's white. It's probably her first offense. This nigga fucking cranium, bro. Jesus, he can headbutt the shit. He got that Kratos fucking cranium. But yeah, she's probably just gonna keep her accounts banned. She's gonna be banned on TikTok, banned on DoorDash. She might even be banned from like, you know, I feel like if they want to go the extra mile, she might fuck around and get banned from like, what are those called? Are those like called like what are Uber Eats and DoorDash and shit like that? What are those called, bro? Like, are those just called like some type of like food delivery apps? I guess she might get like blacklisted from like signing up from food delivery apps for the most part. But I don't really think nothing bad gonna really happen to this bitch. No real repercussions are gonna happen to this bitch where she really, feels the wrath of what she tried to do. She's not. She's just gonna be probably just strapped for cash until she, falls down that other rabbit hole.
They're part of the same.
Because I'm about to say, I mean, what else can you do after that if you do just get probation and you can't, post on TikTok no more? That was your whole fucking life. So what are you gonna do now? Just make an OF under the name DoorDash Girl Gone Wild. Boom, bitch! I just gave you $1 million idea right there. DoorDash Girl Gone Wild. Boom. How about that, bitch? I just gave you an idea. DDGGW. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be niggas that look just like him that's going to pay your bills. This niggas are going to be just like him that's going to pay you thousands of dollars, $70 for a fucking picture, and you going to be good. I just gave you $1 million idea, bitch, and I need my percentage. 2 felony charger. Nah, she fuck with jobs. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm thinking about the other avenue. That's why I said 2 felony charges. She's probably gonna be fucked with jobs, but where there's a will, there's a nigga like this that's willing to pay. I mean, there's a way.
Underlying criminal transaction, so you'd be unlikely to stack the sentences and say 4 + 4, right?
When it comes to the actual trial, it will be very difficult to deny the charges that she's being accused of, and her best course of action is damage mitigation.
Her best option probably is to plead. Yeah, maybe they'll drop it to a misdemeanor. That's plausible. Yeah, so her best option is to plead it down to a misdemeanor and make the whole thing go away. That's probably where this thing's going to land out at the end of the day if I had to bet.
For the guy involved, there's not much he can do either beyond this point.
The man can sue her. Now, of course, the problem with that is she doesn't have any money.
I'm about to say, how you going to sue a broke bitch? What am I going to sue you of? You don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, had you did get some bread, had you got monetized, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok and shit and started making those buku amounts of money, I'm suing the dog shit out you, bitch, for every goddamn dollar you got. But she ain't make shit, you know what I'm saying? Sue her Gucci and now go sell that motherfucker, bitch. I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? I owned you. I own the rights to you. You try to take my freedom away. Now I own your body, bitch. You know what I'm saying? No, I own you. Go sell that cat to go fucking pay your rent type shit. You know what I mean? It gotta be some type of legal prosecution. She can't just get a slap on the wrist and get a chance to start fresh on OnlyFans and make buku bread. Or garnish her fucking wages on OnlyFans or something, bro. Something, my nigga. You gotta get something for that.
Judgment proof, as they say. She's a DoorDash driver. So yeah, we can sue him. But like, for what?
Yeah.
Nothing, right? We can't sue them. And how can we, and we can't sue, I mean, we can win, we just can't collect because there's no money. We can't sue TikTok because what did TikTok do? TikTok isn't, we can't sue TikTok.
You can't sue TikTok. They're just a fucking third-party entity where this bitch was posting to. TikTok ain't do nothing. TikTok didn't walk up and record your dick. She recorded your dick and posted it to TikTok. So you know what I'm saying? TikTok ain't do nothing.
CDA 230, they are immune. And we can't sue DoorDash because what did they do? They didn't do anything, right? They didn't.
Yeah, DoorDash ain't do shit. They just gave this bitch an opportunity to make some bread and she just decided to record a nigga dick. You can't sue any of the 2 entities.
They just told her to go to the house and leave it at the door.
And there are people who think that this case should be turned on its head and that she should be charged with essaying him.
And the nature of the here was not,
I think so,
gratification. It was not released for the purpose of delight. It was released for the purpose of just amusement and degradation, which
and monetization,
a triggerable offense, right? Because
and monetization.
Don't forget that, nigga. Reflect on what lessons can be learned from this whole episode. It goes without saying that making unverified claims on social media comes with consequences when the potential for virality is far higher than it's ever been in the past. But even if Olivia had claimed that Austin had harassed her instead of essayed her,
would have been
she
way
could
better.
Have made things much easier for herself.
Way better.
If you're going to accuse somebody of something, you bear the responsibility of accurately stating what you claim that they did. And sharing a picture of someone in the privacy of their own home is a crime. End of story.
You can't
Yeah,
post someone unclothed on the internet without their consent. This was not her stepping forward. This was her just breaking the law. I'm telling you, if she just
Deadass.
contacted DoorDash, contacted the authorities, I promise you she wouldn't have been arrested. She still even could have came to social media and told her story without showing the video or giving us his name. Now, I'm not saying anything would have happened to bro.
It's hard to find anyone that comes across well in this entire story. I'm sure many people.
You want to know something? I was thinking the same shit. Like, get out of bed before you talk to us, fuck, nigga. I ain't gonna lie about to say, nigga, you laying down all comfy and cozy and shit, nigga. No cozy, no Hendrix. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of bed, bro. Don't be sitting there, nigga. That's what bitches do, bro. Get your ass up out of here. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit did kind of rub me the wrong way, too. I ain't really like that either. Like, grown ass man, full beard and shit. Get your bitch ass up, bro. Don't be all cuddled up in bed, all comfortable and, you know what I'm saying? Why you talking to me about a serious situation, nigga? The fuck? You know, bitch.
Austin are basking in the glory of being correct as they should
wrong with
and as
niggas?
they deserve to. But these are probably the same people who fell for the story that she had opened the door initially without proof or video evidence of that either.
Nigga all
The truth
snuggly
is
and
that
shit.
we're
Like, the
subject to
fuck
our
you
own
on? Oh,
biases.
God.
And if we
Nigga
don't
all
acknowledge
snuggly
them,
and
there's
shit.
the
Fuck
danger
out
of
of here,
something
man.
similar happening all
You
over
don't,
again.
if you don't get up and
Think
record
about
this,
if there
the fuck wrong
wasn't
with you?
as much evidence as there was in this situation.
All right, this was a good vid though, bro. I just wanted to catch up on this shit because I was just seeing like little clips and shit when I was scrolling on like IG or whatever. I just wanted to see. This was a good watch though. This was damn. We made this bitch an hour long. It was only 26 minutes, but I had to see what the fuck she had going on. Little weirdo ass, bro. I'm glad. I hope she actually does get what she deserved, bro, because that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. All right, what time is it? 5? I need to go get some food real quick. New Epstein files just dropped 10 days ago. So we can see what that smell like. I need to go grab some food, grab some eats. I can come back and just chill. And then get on some games. And knock out some of these reactions. Epstein files. Excuse me. Yo, Sleep, what's good, bro? Long time no see. It's the first thing you do? Hey, Google. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Why aren't you listening to me? Do I need to cuss you out again? Yeah, it's been a fat minute, bro. It's been a fat minute. How you been, though, bro? Hope all is well. I've been cooling and vibing and cooling, trying to maintain my brother, same